Sworn to avenge, condemned to hell, tempt not the blade, all fear the sentinel. What's going on, guys? Danny here from Metal Couch, and we have a reissue to discuss today, specifically the Judas Priest Defenders of the Faith 30th Anniversary Mega Super Deluxe Edition. It's a huge edition. It's got 3 discs. There's a lot to talk about. I initially reviewed Defenders of the Faith back in November of 2011 on the old Subsist 68 channel, and overall I was relatively positive with the album, and this was way back when I was first really diving heavy into metal by going through some of the classic kind of stuff with Priest. You know, I think around the same time I also reviewed Painkiller and Screaming for Vengeance, and although a lot of my opinions on Defenders still kind of ring true, I also feel like Defenders is somewhat of an inconsistent album. It definitely has its problems, but when it has its highs, it's really, really high and really good. Fortunately, when it has its lows, it has its lows. But really, this particular 30th Anniversary Edition is not about the actual album itself, because I've already reviewed it. I just told you basically what my feelings are on it. It's the other 2 discs that are included with this set that caught my attention and my reason for checking this out. It comes with an entire live show recorded in 1984 Long Beach Arena in California, and it's about 2 hours worth of content of just nothing but songs that were played live during that tour. And wow. Okay. This, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, and people are probably going to attack me for it. I honestly think that these 2 discs that they put in with this anniversary edition is better than Unleashed in the East. Now, I know all of you are like throwing shit at your monitor right now, but bear with me for a second. I think that the quality of the recording is better, and I think that Halford in his performance, along with, KK and Glenn, is a much, much better performance than Unleashed in the East. With that being said, that's not saying that Unleashed in the East is bad by any means. It was an awesome live album. I feel like the bonus content here is better than that. And the track listing is what really made me go, like, I think this is a lot better than Unleashed in the East. So, I'm going to go down the entire track listing real quick. I got the list pulled up right here. The show opens up with something I didn't expect. I don't know if this was a regular opener during the Defenders of the Faith tour, but it opens up with Love Bites, which is one of those songs off of Defenders that I'm just like, I don't really like this. I don't like vampires. I don't like potentially gay vampires. I don't really, it was kind of weird that, Love Bites just doesn't seem like I would have picked Freewheel Burning is what I'm getting at, but moving on. Then you go with Jawbreaker, which is an awesome song from Defenders, Grinder, Metal Gods, Breaking the Law, Sinner, Desert Plains, Some Heads Are Gonna Roll, The Sentinel, Rock Hard Ride Free. And that's just on the first disc, so you got 10 tracks, 50 minutes worth of content right there on the second disc, and that alone would be like, most people, if they were to get a bonus disc of 50 minutes worth of, live tracks, that would be a pretty decent bonus. But then you get another CD that's about 50 minutes long, which includes Night Comes Down, The Hellion Electric Eye, Heavy Duty, Defenders of the Faith, so two-parters in a row. It's really strange. Freewheel Burning, Victim of Changes, The Green Manalishi, Living After Midnight, Hellbent for Leather, and they close the show with You've Got Another Thing Coming. Overall, I am thoroughly pleased with this edition. I feel like if you have never bought an edition of Defenders of the Faith, this is definitely a good time to buy it. The audio quality of these live tracks is superb. Did a great job. It's crisp. It's clear. Definitely a high-quality recording. And I know this review is kind of strange because it's like, I don't need to review Defenders of the Faith. There are people who really enjoy the album, and then there are people like me who have mixed feelings, and then there are people who are thinking, this is Turbo the prequel. Which, going back and listening to Defenders of the Faith, I can see that viewpoint clearly now. I don't like Turbo, if you haven't noticed. Defenders, it's an album, and it's an album that has problems, but hey, The Sentinel, Free Will Burning, Jawbreaker, those are good songs. I'm really a big fan of Love Bites, but anyway, the whole point of this video is to tell you to go out and buy this 30th anniversary edition, not for Defenders, but for the live album that's underneath it. As overall, content-wise, if I had to give it a grade out of 10, it's mostly grading the live albums that come with this. I'm going to give this edition an 8.5. This is a great... Why didn't they just release the Long Beach Arena stuff separate, as like a separate live album? Like, I would have been pleased with that. Like a live double album. That would have been great. I don't really see why it was included with Defenders, because I honestly think it outshines the fact that it's the Defenders of the Faith 30th anniversary. It's great. It's great. 8.5. I know this review is kind of a bit of a mess because I've already reviewed this album before, but man, congrats to Judas Priest for having a 30th anniversary of Defenders of the Faith, I guess. I like Screaming for Vengeance more, and maybe we'll get something like this for the 30th anniversary of Painkiller. That'd be pretty cool. 8.5 out of 10 for me. Danny here from Metal Couch, signing out.